Hi, I'm Brian Double, the NDP candidate for Nepean. I would like to acknowledge that I join you from my home in Barrhaven, which is on the unceded territory of the Algonquin people. I would like to thank the National Association of Federal Retirees for allowing me to speak to you today. I've been a federal public servant for the past 20 years, and it's been an amazing career. This is my first foray into politics, but I'm confident that I can affect positive change for the residents of Nepean. In addressing you today, I'm thinking about my parents, who own their own home in Perth, Ontario. I would like to talk to you today about what would help them with the rising cost of living. An NDP government would make it safe and affordable for seniors to live at home longer. We could do things like implementing a property tax deferral program. This would put money back into the pockets to pay for things like groceries, gas, in the case of my parents, leisure activities like concerts in the Festival of Small Halls. It would also introduce Seniors Home Safety Grant to help seniors cover the cost of handrails, stair lifts, and other modifications to make their homes safer. Further, we'd introduce Caregiver Benefits Program to help caregivers with up to $400 a month to help with expenses that they take on as part of their regular care of loved ones, covering things like mileage, personal care items. I think it's really important that healthcare is paid for with your OHIP card and not your credit card, and that healthcare includes things like mental health, dental care, and pharmacare. On healthcare, sadly, the pandemic showed that cuts from successive governments can have deadly results. More than 12,000 Ontarians died during the pandemic. An NDP government would be about investing and not cutting. One area of investment would be to get rid of that surgical backlog that has grown during the pandemic. I think it's important to realize that respect is not only saying thank you and calling someone a hero. It means paying people a wage that pays the bills. To that end, the NDP government would repeal Bill 124. This would ensure that healthcare workers can bargain collectively and get paid what they're worth. On long-term care, sadly, the pandemic demonstrated problems, particularly with private and for-profit long-term care. Over 4,000 people died in long-term care homes. We need to put the care back in and to get the profits out of long-term care. So an NDP government would make long-term care public, not for profit. They would put the needs of residents first. They would also be staffing up with full-time, well-paid, and well-trained caregivers. In closing, I've been a federal public servant for over 20 years. During that time, I led teams who accomplished amazing things in the lives of Canadians. This is my first foray into politics, but I am confident that by representing Nepean at Queen's Park, I can effect positive change for his residents. Thank you.